So I was just, like cleaning up my base, getting rid of some items and stuff, and I saw something very strange in the distance. Something happened to Jeff's building, and I'm not quite sure what's going on over there. Maybe we're gonna have a quick look, see what's up with that. Looks very suspicious. I've never seen quite something like this before. Let's go in here. Oh my goodness, look at those guys. Oh boy, I think she has new neighbors. Huh. Me is Potato King. Hail Potato King. Me potato friends need new home. Place empty, we take us. Hail Potato King. Smiley face. Ah, so they just moved in, I guess. This place is pretty empty anyway. Greetings everybody, welcome back to another episode of SeriousPack's Adventures in SeriousPack. Oh man, it's been so long since the last episode. Some of you may have seen that I was sick, and it actually lasted quite a lot longer than I thought it would. I just got sort of better. It was mostly that it kind of like started with a cold, but it got pretty bad for some reason, not sure why. And then for the longest time I couldn't like talk much. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to record in that time. I was coughing a lot and so on. But it seems to be better now. So I can finally go back to making videos. I already made a few other episodes of like Far Cry and stuff. I'm not sure if you guys seen that. I know not a lot of people watch other stuff here, mostly Minecraft, but give it a try if you want to see if you like it or not. Since it's been so long, I don't fully remember what I've showed you guys and what I haven't showed you guys. I actually recorded a little bit, like just before I got sick, I was recording this episode, and just like after, I don't know, 10 minutes, I started to feel really bad, and then I just stopped recording, and so I'm just gonna redo it now rather than using like 2-week-old footage. So I think I haven't showed this yet. I did hook up the smelter to my AE system. I think that's a lot of things I did here, like small little changes, hooking up stuff to AE systems and such. So I have like a few export buses here exporting all the materials I needed to make the steel. Right now it's turned off because I think I ran out of sand or something. Oh no, actually I think I'm done with making steel. I think I set it to only make, let's see, steel. Yeah, I think I set it to 1000 steel blocks or something like that. So we have a few now. We also still have 5000 steel from the mechanisms and stuff. So we should be good to go for a little while. And the way I did it is I had like a little level limiter here, and if that one reached 1000, it would turn off the this toggle bus here, so nothing would actually be able to go there. I think there was an issue though where if I turn this off, the sand would get used up first, and then you only have the iron, gunpowder, and redstone here, which doesn't make anything other than iron, which is why I have some liquid iron in here now. And because there is still some steel in here, it can't actually process this, so that kind of sucks. But I think what I would have to do is hook up this toggle bus or this redstone emitter here, level emitter, to the controller itself. So replace the lever here with that, so it would just shut off the high oven rather than cutting off the supplies. I think that would make more sense. So I might do that in the future. But for now, I don't really need more steel or anything. And then over here, I also did some changes. I ran a AE cable all the way up here, so we can actually have access to the charcoal and also the logs itself. Because I always had a problem where I needed some logs and I ran out and stuff. So this way I can at least, if I look like charcoal, we can see the 6000 in there, and then acacia, we have all the logs. And I also needed charcoal to actually make the charcoal blocks for the high oven, so this was kind of necessary. Still need to clean this up a little bit, like make it look a little bit nicer, but for now it's good enough. This is pretty good. Lots of clay again. Might hook this up as well somehow. What else? It's pretty late again, and I'm sort of out of recording. Like, you always have to get into the groove again, so it's kind of weird. I don't think I've changed much here. I just want to like look around. This filled up quite nicely. My bees are probably making tons of things still. Filling up those here. It's not that much actually. Interesting. Did they stop breeding after a while? What happened here? We still have a... Yeah, we have bees in there. Maybe I took them out. Oh, because the cables are not hooked up right now. I gotcha. So I really have to get into that more again. Start breeding more bees. And then let's go down here. I don't remember what I showed you here. I added this little Everfull urn, but I might have shown you that. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm repeating stuff or skipping stuff. I just saw we have 4 octuple compressed cobblestone now, though. Took quite a while. Like, this is 2 weeks of processing because the server is running the whole time. Might have to speed this up still. Maybe we do the whole like Steve's factory manager thing and just use that to craft all the blocks. I don't know yet. But what we can use this for now actually is if we put this into a smelter, we get a block of bedrockium. So let's actually do that. I've never done this myself. And I'm sorry if I'm like making weird noises with my throat still. It's like when I talk a lot, I always feel like I need to cough again, so I'm trying to not do that. It's kind of annoying. I think if you hold this, yeah, you're like getting heavier, but we're so fast it doesn't really affect us by much, but you can see the camera zoomed in quite a bit. But what you can do with this stuff, and I believe that's the only purpose, yeah, you can turn them into bedrockium ingots. So we can actually get those now. And with those things, we can make the bedrockium drums, which contain up to 65,000 buckets of any liquid. And we could actually also try to get a reinforced watering cans. Those are pretty cool. They are a lot better than a normal watering can. And you can put them into machines and they don't break. The only downside is... what's that? Transfer nodes. The only downside is that you need this soul fragment, and a soul fragment you actually have to offer one of your hearts, like forever. So you have one less heart in total, and you need this etheric sword. Might be worse in the long run though. We have quite a bit of hearts, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, what else? Okay, so then one thing I was working on, because I don't think there's anything else here I haven't showed you guys. One thing I was... Oh no, wait. Okay, there's one thing. I'm sorry, I'm out of it. I haven't showed you guys this yet. And this has filled up quite a bit over time. So we have the chambers here. They're still dying nicely. And like I mentioned, I added a bunch of these deep storage units here to store these items, so they don't fill up our AE system. As you can see, they are filling up quite a bit. It's actually nice to step away for 2 weeks and have all these materials. And if you look in here, we can actually see only the 8 items that we are storing in here. The cool thing is though that this system is actually connected to our main AE system. And you can see in the corner here, I have a view cell. So if I remove the cell, you can actually see we have access to the whole AE system. So these are pretty cool. You put them into the, I guess I can show you quick. You put them into the cell workbench over here. Just put them in there, and then you can configure which items you want to show. And that way you can put this into the AE system, into the terminal, and it shows you only the configured items, which is really neat. Because we don't need to see the other stuff, but we just want to see what we have in here, and then we can also take it out, but we can also take it out of the main system, and you can just dump in items as well, and they go into your main system. This setup was a little bit tricky. Let me go at the back here and try to explain it a bit. It looks complicated, and it's not too bad. It was just a little bit tricky getting the cables to work the way I want it to work. Because we have to work with the limitation of 8 channels per small cable here. So the way I've done it is each deep storage unit has needs a storage bus, but also a can you see this? A storage monitor at the front to actually display the item. So there are 2 channels per deep storage per item we are storing here. So I have the cable coming from this dense cable, and you can see we only take up 2 channel in total. And we do that by using this whole Soren super drive system again, using the storage bus and interface, because we just have to read from the system. We don't actually have to insert anything. So at the beginning here, I'm splitting the cable up. So one goes up here, and then this cable, there are a lot of those cable binders, so they don't actually connect to the ones next to them. They are connected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in total, and that's the max you can use because we need one. The 7th item is the interface, and then the 8th item is the next one to go, link the next chain. So this item, this one, and the 6 here create 8 channels. And then it splits up into the next one, which is this cable. This one doesn't have as many channels. This one only goes to 1, 2, and then 3, 4 over here. Then obviously 5, 6 to split the cables up again. So 6 channels here. We can see we have still 2 black lines left for 2 extra channels. And then once again, we split it up into another row. And this one again is connected to 6 of them. And one of the interfaces here. So 1 channel left because we don't do anything with the last one. So that covers all the different deep storage units. Otherwise this would be 16 channels rather than now 2. So and then I also have, well, this is all 1 channel, right? Because we use this Soren drive. The second channel is actually coming from this black cable here. That's also connected there. This one I use to power the green cable. Because it's a subnetwork, so you have to power them again with those little quartz cable. But I'm also running 1 cable up here that just goes to the front to the actual crafting terminal, which is why we take up 1 extra channel. So 2 channels in total for the soul system. I hope this kind of makes sense. And then all these items get pumped in there, and then everything else like armor and whatever I don't want, I just pump into here. This one is set to priority of -1 into the trash can. So if I can't go anywhere in here, because they are all set to priority 1 or 0, then it will go into the trash can. So that's how I've set this up. And I think it kind of looks cool. I added a little bit of like glass in front of it, glass panes here. So you can't actually access the deep storage units up there. But I don't know, I kind of like the design of it. And then the middle one is open, so you can grab them from here. But yeah, that was that. And then the thing I was working on is this. So I started recording a little bit of this, but obviously, like I said, I'm not going to use that footage because it's been so long. I kind of had the idea of just having a kind of large room with a bunch of different small farms and things like that. For example, we don't have an actual reed farm yet. I have some reeds up here outside, just along the river here that I usually harvest. Those are the only ones I have. And then for cactus, I have this farm over here, or I had this farm over here, which I actually tore down because sometimes the harvester would probably somehow like catch some of these cactuses or cacti and harvest them, and I only had like 2 rows left. And I have so much cactus right now, I don't actually need... oh, come on server. Don't lag on me. I actually don't need... We have 2,458, so yeah. I didn't need that farm there running all the time. But I would like to have a farm, like an automated system. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was kind of lucky that I hit this. Or unlucky in this case. So I want to make those little... They're kind of like 3x4x4, I guess. Because they have this little thing running out here as well. And then 4 high. Just some little sort of eco... cubes, I don't know what you want to call them, And the idea is you can see there's like an MF, I can break this here. There's an MFR harvester here that's just harvesting those things. Right now it's not doing anything because I don't think it's hooked up to, let's see. I don't think the items are going anywhere right now. I think I cut the line here. Yeah, it just goes to there. Because before it is running all the way over here, but then would just run it into the trash can. So we have to probably hook this up to another wall like this. Maybe, I don't know. Here maybe? No, there's no room. I don't know yet. Maybe further down the line. Or maybe even have a display here. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. Something. I would probably find something. Maybe at the top or something. You know, I'll have like a storage display there of how many reads you have. But yeah, I wanted to make those little things, and I don't know. I think it would work for most things, like nether wart, for example. I can have like a 3x3 here, just harvesting nether wart. It doesn't need to be huge. It's nothing I need a large quantity of all the time. But it would be nice to just have something. And I started playing around with several designs here. I'm using a lot of these carpenter blocks. Micro blocks. Just trying out different designs for these cases and stuff. I kind of like this design a lot. I love how the colors go together, especially like I'm using a green lamp here because it's kind of like a greenhouse, and then this is black, and then this one has a greenish color. I think this works really well together. But it doesn't work well with the rest of the base. I think it's a little bit too different. So I'm not sure if I should use this. Those two work pretty well too. This one is really bright. I try to use 8 lamps and then only 1 black piece in the middle, compared to like 1 lamp and 8 of those black granite blocks around here. I really like those granite blocks actually. Those are from big reactors. They're kind of cool. So I don't know. I'm mostly trying to figure out like which of these panels I want to use. The white ones definitely work better with our base, since everything is like, you know, using this laboratory style. This one is a little bit too rough. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of neat, but also, maybe not. I tried to play out around with different ones. I think I have a bunch of what are they called? Covers. Well, maybe not in here. Those are the Tyrium blocks. This is the one I just showed you. I think I tried the aluminum ones too, those guys. It didn't look too well. It looks good, but it just doesn't go with the base. So I think it's either, I don't know if I like this one more, like this cover, or this one. The one thing I don't like about this here actually is that, you know how like this tile, it ends in a dark texture, but then you have this little piece on top where it fades into white again. It looks kind of dirty. It doesn't look aligned properly, but maybe we can find a different outline for this. And this is a lot of work. It's like a lot of little pieces here. Let's grab some of these. And what could we use for that instead? This is glass. I wonder if there is a laboratory block that kind of, oh yeah, those guys maybe. Let's see. Let's grab 4. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe something that's like a darker color. Preferably like one solid color. This one is gonna have a weird texture on it too, which is not what I want. This one might work because it's like darker and we have like a different pattern there. I don't know. It's difficult to find the right blocks for this stuff. What about the deuterium blocks? Maybe there's something there. Or maybe we should just use a coal block. Like this is pretty dark. I'm looking at the edges of these blocks because that's pretty much the only thing we need. Yeah, I don't think this works either. I don't think we can cut down granite blocks. I don't think we have that added to the micro blocks list. I actually added a bunch of blocks that are not in the official pack right now. So I'm gonna have to release an update again with them. Obsidian maybe. What about abyssal? Is that block cuttable. Let's see. Oh, this one is okay. Let's maybe try this one then. This one might actually work. It gives you like a black outline. It might look a little bit cartoony though. I don't know. Oh, let's actually also get some of these nooks. Okay. Let's try those out instead. Maybe a white block might be better for this design. I don't know. Let's see. Can I place this? Yeah. It's really difficult to place those things sometimes. But I think it's worth it. Adds a lot of design to it. I'm just kind of worried that this will add a lot to my already existing lag in my base and slow down things, but it seems to be okay. It's not like we're going super crazy with this. I don't know. It's such a difficult situation. Like, you're seeing 4 designs here. I had a ton of these here before. I tried, I tore down a bunch that I definitely didn't like, and I tried so many blocks and so many combinations. I still don't know which glass version I want to use. Can I combine these? Yeah. Like I'm using a white stained glass. This is gray stained glass. This is gray stained glass. Oh, this is all gray. I think I have like lime, and I think I had like black one and stuff. Just trying out different designs, but yeah, it's really difficult. Place this there. Oops, a little bit of lag. Okay. Oh, something exploded. Probably creeper. This doesn't look too bad, to be honest. This kind of works. The black outline. I might do that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Which one looks better? I really can't decide. And I know this episode there's not gonna be too much accomplished in here. It's mostly like giving you an update and just showing what's going on, what I've been doing. Let's place this here too. I think I like this texture more. This one is too rough, and I kind of use this always in between those like glass areas here. So I kind of don't want to use that for the case. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then the white stained glass makes this really bright. I might use a white block instead, like a completely white one. See how that looks like. Might go better with the whole box. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Dense Certus quartz. And I got unnatural hunger. Oh no, I have Soma, Rhea, whatever. See, I'm even sick in the game still. Unbelievable. Always sick. But yeah, that might work. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I missed this. I'm so out of it. One thing... Let's see, break this. One thing was also thinking about. So, like, for example, the cactus. The cactus has the problem that I can only put in one of them in here. Because you can't place anything on the side. Even if it's like glass or something, so that doesn't work. So I can't, I don't know, I either only place one in the middle, or in this case I have like an exception and I remove the glass completely. It kind of looks okay. I guess I can try this here if it's like open on the side. But I think the glass might be a little bit cooler, like as it's like encased. You're not supposed to touch it. It's like a little bio thingy, not really biodome, but like a, I don't know. You know what I mean. Like something like this looks kind of cool too. Probably have to remove those as well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's try to remove them as well. Just the corners here. Oh, I removed this one. Which one is that? This? Let's place this again, just so it's the way it's supposed to look. Alright. Get all the little pieces here. It works. I don't know. It's, you know, it's an idea. But I don't know, I might like the glass version more. Just so it's in case and you can't accidentally break it or anything. I think just having one cactus might be fine. Like I said, I don't really need a lot of cactus, and if we ever need a lot of flowers, I guess I could always move some of these Botania flowers over here that accelerate the growth. But yeah, I think that should be good. So yeah, I think actually now looking at this, I don't think I'm gonna use the black one either. I might try to find a white cable. And I'm gonna salvage this real quick because I want to try this out with the granites. I think I might like that more. Let's break out the middle ones. And I don't know, like I think I would plant, you know, like cactus is one, reed, nether wart is gonna be one type, maybe wheat. Probably a lot of things that are harvestable with the MFR harvester, and that I think might have a use. See, now having the black here, the outline makes more sense. But it doesn't look as bright as it was, so maybe I'll keep the lamps in here. I don't know. I don't think I have white lamps, do I? No. Maybe I try white ones. I don't know. So much to to think about. Like you can combine, you can design in so many combinations, like which glass and which light and in which order. Actually, white lamps might look really cool. I think I'm gonna give that a try real quick. Making them should be really easy because it's only bone meal. And let's also drop off a bunch of these little blocks. Probably gonna be super difficult to find them again. But whatever. So let's make white lamps. We just need a little bit of white luma. Well, really? That's all the bone meal I had? Okay. Let's make a bunch. A little bit of lag. Give it a few seconds. And my inventory should be full with bone meal. Come on, game. I know you can do it. What is that? A lamp of cinders. Ooh. Genie lamp. Let's do this again. What's that? Reactor craft? There's so many cool things. Oh, now I'm out of glowstone? Oh, wow. Uh-oh, that's bad. I might have to set up something for that. Okay, let's get those. And man, I don't have anything here. Sure, make for. Why can't you make that? Oops. There you go. That was weird. Give me that. There we go. Let's get some white lamps. 7. Dang it! I need one more. Oh well, we go with 7. God dang it! I need to set up a farm to get glowstone. Those little worms from Electrocraft drop them, but they also drop a bunch of other things. I don't know if I want to have them run all the time. Feels kind of cheaty. Oh, there's a pane here. All right, what if we have? Let's place them, I guess, at the front. Oh, that looks really nice too. Now I kind of miss the color though, the green stuff. This one looks good too, but it doesn't fit in the base. Like this looks really like, taking care of it, especially when you have like the grass in there. I think it would look pretty good. Can we do this? Like pick up a couple of them real quick. Actually, pick up all of them. Let's do that. I forgot how fast this pickaxe is. Yeah, this looks nice. White might be good. And one last test. Granite. Or graphite, I mean. Let's try the other way around too. One in the middle. And some around here. Those blocks are not expensive to make. It's just, oops. It's just a bunch of graphite bars, which is just melting down charcoal. So, pretty easy to do. Let's place some here. And No, I think I like the white stuff more, like just completely bright. Either white or green, I don't know. It's so difficult. I have a hard time deciding on this stuff. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna like keep trying out stuff here. See if I can find a good design. I definitely like the little bit in the middle. Oh, I might actually do this. It's like continuing. Nah, maybe not. We're gonna place a lamp there. And I guess for the very last thing, let's try the green glass. Because if we don't use the green lamps, maybe the green glass will add a little bit of color to this whole thing. Just place them around here. It's kind of weird that they are not transparent in the inventory. Oops. Didn't place that one right. Nah. That doesn't look so good. I don't know. Let me guys know what you guys think. I really have trouble deciding here what I like the most. I think the white lamps go well, but this one looks also really good, the black and the green. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I go with white glass, I might actually use the green lamps, just so I have the color in here. Might look better. And I'm gonna play around with the border as well. But I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I know we didn't do too much, just more of an update, like I said, and showing you guys what I've been working on. I really have to work on this as well, finish the spa. And I just need a little bit of time to like get into this again. But yeah, should be good. Kind of cool to be back again. I'm excited about this little project. I think this could be kind of neat. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.